Good morning, Interwebs. It is Friday morning, and I'm basically where you left me last night, though it is colder this morning, so I am wearing my robe right now, and I figured that I would stay in this ensemble till I finished my last square of Squareathon. Then I'll get dressed for the day. Sounds good, right? So, in case you didn't see yesterday, or you don't know what Squareathon is, it is a thing that was going on Instagram, like an art challenge was being hosted that had a prompt every day for 16 days at the beginning of October about different songs from the 60s and 70s were the prompt things. And basically any art was okay so long as it was in a square. So I decided to do my squares on a grid and play in a playground where I completely did not belong. A bunch of the people are like professional artists and whatever, but I'd seen some that seemed a bit more amateur, and so I decided that I was going to take part in Squareathon as a good challenge for myself. The challenge would be both doing the prompts, and then I've been posting each square on my Instagram and tagging the challenge. Yes, I am very, very far behind. Part of the reason I chose to do this challenge was because it was a little loosey-goosey. It said, you know, basically don't stress yourself out, do the prompts you want to do, don't do the ones you don't want to do, make it work for you. Well, the way that worked for me was to still be doing this into mid-November. So, I've been working my way along. Yesterday, I got 4 squares done. So, today, I'm going to finish the final one. I could have finished it last night, but I decided I'd already done enough and that maybe, like, I should let my creative tank refill before I did today's. So the way we work this is there's a prompt for every day, and then I roll this little die here and see what number I get. I have a list. The number I roll determines the medium. See, these are the weird, silly Kendra rules that I like to do. And then I think up something that matches the prompt, and I add it to the collection. So, this is the current state of my Squareathon with the one little, not actually square left. I kind of threw this together. What do you know? This was like a last-minute decision on my part to take place in this fun little thing I'd seen. So I just like threw this paper together and I threw on the cheap washi tape I had and it's watercolor paper and whatever. I didn't like get a ruler out and measure. I just eyeballed and somehow I think I put some of the washi tape on like the left of what should have been lined and some on the right. Anyways, these ended up like squashed, but that's okay. It doesn't really bother me. It's just, I recognize that this square is smaller than some of the others. They're not consistent. So, let's roll and see what our medium is for the last square. 3. Okay. Now I have to get my little list out because I don't remember what 3 is. I know it's not pencil because I rolled pencil 3 times in a row yesterday. 3 is watercolors. Ooh. I've only had 1 watercolor. So the mediums that I could use were pencil and Sharpie and watercolor and super tip markers and colored pencil. So like there was an assortment. So we get to watercolor. That's exciting. Okay, I'm going to go and figure that out and then I'll let you see the results. Alrighty, it's about 12:15. I finished my square. I've posted it to Instagram. I'm going to share it with you, and then I'm going to go change. But let's take a look. The prompt today was She's a Rainbow. So I picked a picture that I posted on Instagram sometime last year of a scarf that I had made back in the day when I was making patterns for that website. Some of you may remember. And the owner, I don't know, he kind of sucked and didn't really care about crocheting the patterns, whatever. He was just hoping to make money off a site. And, you know, creative endeavors don't work if there's zero passion in them. Like, it is good if you can make money off your business. That should be the goal if it's a business. But you need to have passion behind it or no one cares, right? So anyways, I had the passion, but it was not my business. So, there are some of my patterns, and I made video tutorials and all the things for these things, which were purchased, so I got paid, so I mean, that was good on my end, but really sucks that they're not out in the world. Like, it makes me upset still. So, anyways, this scarf is one of those patterns, which is beautiful, and I wish you all had access to, but you don't, and he owns the rights to the patterns that I made, so, you know how that goes. Anyways, I took a picture of myself wearing this scarf, posted on Instagram last year, used it as my reference photo to do a watercolor for She's a Rainbow. So, here is the finished product, and I'm very happy with it. It looks similar to the picture, and I don't know, it was fun to do. So, here's the whole thing, and now, the important stuff to me today is that I get to open 2 packages. There is a shirt and a sticker for completing Square-a-thon. So I'm going to open those up, and then I'll share them with you. Oh my gosh, I totally got distracted, and I never showed you my outfit for today. So I opened up the shirt that I had purchased, which I am wearing under my cardigan because I'm cold at this point in the evening. But it says, ooh, official Square-a-thon artist. It was on like the website of the person who had put together Square-a-thon. She sold these shirts. She had a couple designs. This is the one that I liked. I ordered it, I don't know, a while ago, and I thought I was going to be done, and I wasn't. And anyways, whatever. In the meantime, I had seen the design, obviously, because I picked it, and I realized that I had this fabric in stash, which I had purchased to make myself a dress. Like, I was going to do the, like, crocheted top skirt thing. I purchased this with the birthday gift card that my in-laws had sent me. So, it's just been, you know, sitting up in the cupboard, and then I realized it had the squares, and the squares are the right colors, and yeah, so I was going to make myself a skirt to match the top, but I hadn't done it yet. So, as soon as I finished Square-a-thon, I wanted to get dressed today, so I got out the fabric, and I whipped up a skirt, and then I got out my scissors, and I cut the neck off my shirt, and I cut the sleeves. I cut them off too, because they were too squishy on my arms. I didn't like it, so I cut that, and then I also cut some length off the bottom. So, I like the way it fits now. It was worth it to me to have purchased the shirt, but also to make the, like the adjustments. It was worth it to me to purchase the shirt because it makes me feel good. It's like, yay, I did a thing, but also to help support the person who was putting on the whole event, which I found inspirational. I also got a sticker that has the same logo on it. It's already on my laptop. So, did all of that today. Nothing else really. Oh, I guess I just edited, I think, 5 vlogs. I had been at a standstill on editing vlogs because I had some files I had taken on my phone the other day because all my cameras weren't working. So, I used my phone, and I couldn't get the files off my phone for whatever reason. And I finally got them moved to a place where my computer would recognize them. I moved them into my editing software, and for whatever reason, they are filmed at a weird film rate, and they look really bad even when it converted them. And so that day is just going to disappear into the ether, and it's fine. I know that I filmed, but y'all didn't miss anything. So, that had been my big holdup, though, and that is why the vlogs are delayed. So, I went through and I've edited a number of them going forward so that I can just have them all ready, and it'll be much easier for me. So, I did that. I also, after I got all dressed for the day in my nice new outfit, and rewarded myself with some handmade wardrobe for my handmade endeavors, I also peeled the tape off my Square-a-thon picture, and then I also cut it down so it's a square. So, my kid helped me do it, so I didn't film it, but it was actually much more satisfying that they helped me, and then they asked me questions, and I told them all the prompts and all the things, and it was fun for me. So, here it is, though. It has already been added to the wall. There's the Schwall of Fame. So I need to put all the names back on it, but I need to make new backgrounds, so I think I'm going to watercolor. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. And there's some paintings I've done, and here, oh, wedding jewelry of mine hanging up because it's pretty. And then here we have my Square-a-thon. I think I'm going to get a frame for it, but I haven't yet. So, when I don't want to put holes into, like, watercolor paintings or whatever, what I've been doing is I just take the little binder clips, you clip them on, and then I flip one end down, and then the one in the back is flat, and then I stick a push pin through it, so that way it doesn't mess up the paper, and I can still frame things if I want. So, anyways, I'm kind of gaining a walled art, which is kind of fun. I enjoy looking at it. I don't know. It makes me happy. So, now though, I'm going to go to bed because I've had a big day. I didn't really do much, but it was a very exciting day. I was very excited to finish Squareathon. Like, far more excited than I think I should be or that anybody else cares that I am. But I feel good that I finished it. Like, it makes me really happy. So, that is a big win. And I took a good nap today. Like, everybody did. Oh, we all took like a 2-hour nap. It was amazing. I think everybody needed the sleep. And then we did, I made caramel apple dip with cream cheese. And we had that and apples this evening. And that was a fun little treat for everybody. We've been planning to do that the 2 days off ago. Luckily, cream cheese and apples all keep well in the fridge. So they've just been waiting for us to have an opportunity. But we ran out of time the week we bought them. And then we went to my dad's last time. So, anyways, we finally got an opportunity to do our fun fall activity we had planned. And we'll see what we come up with for tomorrow. Steve goes back to work tomorrow night. So it'll be our usual low-key, kind of quiet day around here. I think we all got some rest out of our only 3 days off this time. But still, I think we got some things accomplished, but also got some rest. I think it was good things. Tomorrow, I will hopefully do some more writing, maybe some more arting. Who knows what the day will bring, but we will find that out then. And I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty-night.